air pops out of there. So I've taken the canister off and turned it on, and there's suction coming out of here, so I'm thinking that there's something in the canister that's causing it. None of these chambers seem to be plugged. The filter doesn't look that dirty. So now we gotta look even further down here. Yeah, it's even possible that the hose is plugged too, you know. I finally gave up and I ripped the HEPA filter apart. I couldn't bang any dust, and it's completely plugged. Have a look there. It's not even letting any air into the motor. I took the whole vacuum apart to clean up everything. I did put the motor back, the main suction motor, and the HEPA filter was jammed, and there was a backup of dirt in this hose here, and the only other thing I found was this the bearing on one side was completely wound in here with hair and stopping it from spinning, so I got a little needle and fished out all the hair. You're just simply putting taking the beater bar out, which is this piece here. You just undo 4 screws, and there's the belt, and the beater bar will come out. Mounted the motor. I put a little X on it there so I knew which way it was up. But anyway, that's the switch there for the beater bar. For when the machine is up, it switches off your motor for your beater bar. And this hose here is mounted right in here, and it has to go on now, otherwise you can't get to the screws. So I'll be mounting that. Okay, to get this top off, there's a hidden screw there, which is underneath the H piece, which has 4 screws. So now I'm going to put it back together. So you put this piece on there. Now you can put the clamps on for the wheels. I just installed the beater bar suction hose with 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. On the front of the machine it says it's got 3 suction chambers. It's this red piece here. You just put it in there, and you put a screw in there. Okay, the bottom plate, which is the clear plate here, takes 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right in the middle. And you should have 4 left over for the beater bar plate. Okay, I put the belt in. I put the caps back on the beater bar. And of course there's only one way to put it. Just got to line up just so, and then it just clicks in. Okay, now I'm going to put the last bracket back on with 4 screws. Okay, I mostly got the vacuum put together. I did clean the inside there. What you do is you unscrew the ring, and this pulls off. I did, and then I put it out in the sun for a few hours to dry. This has to be real dry, otherwise it's like a magnet, the wet to the dirt. And put this in there. To get at the beater bar and the brushes, you just take the 4 screws out here, and this plate comes off. Now if you want to go further and look at the motor inside, You take off this bracket. That's first. Second, you take off the green bracket. Third, you take off the H bracket. And last, you take off this cover here, because there's a hidden screw underneath right about there. And you'll have full access to the motor, and you can take this hose off.